Alright guys, this is Shoshon the Elegant again here with the last episode of Lyrics of Death DX. We're right where we left off, and we're going to go to this optional dungeon and finish off this quest for good. Alright, so this rift appeared suddenly. It's filled with dangerous creatures. So go into these things and it's a little rift in the universe. You can go right back through, but here we go. Optional dungeon, the rift. So we got some of the dongos here. Okay. Alright, so that one's done. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put this on and put this on, because these are probably the things I'm going to use the most. Granted, we are going to have to use our grab spell here, of course. Now, I didn't buy a lot of stuff. I still have 263 rupees. You don't really need them to get through here. Well, you don't really need anything else to get through here, but it could help to have more stuff. I'm wondering if I hid a magic container in this dungeon. I don't think I did, but I could be wrong. Okay, these guys are being a bit of an issue, so I'm gonna just go ahead and save and heal here. I don't remember them giving me so much of an issue before. Maybe I'm just not as good as I used to be at this. And they don't... Wait. Alright, so cool. We killed all of them. You don't have to kill everything in the rift, but I kind of like killing everything for the most part. I don't do it a lot in other people's quests because other people's quests get kind of ridiculously difficult a lot of the times, and I'm not about that life. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just go up here. We got these things. Let's put back on my boots, and we'll go over here. Now, as you can see, we have two of these guys to take care of. Yeah, you can obviously reflect their spells back on them, and that does work. So if we kill them, we get the dungeon map. It's not a very big dungeon. It's kind of shaped like a lightning bolt, you know, the rift. It seemed like an appropriate shape. So you don't have to kill these guys, but you can, obviously, because I am. And we get that for doing that. Alright. As you can probably tell, this is a bit of a boss rush in a way. Now, this guy, I believe both of these things work. I can't really tell because I'm getting hit. Well, I'm not hitting him. Yeah, they both work. I prefer using the golden arrows because I'm pretty positive they kill him quicker. And alright, so let's go this way. Keep shooting, keep shooting. And we get a big ass rupee for that. So, really close to dying now, though. I should put this hill spell on. You gotta remember that the hill spell isn't necessarily only useful in boss fights, because these guys can start hitting pretty hard sometimes. Alright, so for killing them we get this compass. It's kind of in an odd spot because it's just a compass, you don't really need it. So now let's I prefer to kill these little molderms first. Because, you know, less things going on the screen if you do it this way. Let's go ahead and do this ocarina. Let's see. It's probably better to keep the golden arrows on right now, actually. Most things that can be hit by the magic missile spell thing, whatever I called it, the missile spell, super missile. Pretty sure it's a missile. But most of the things that can be hurt by it can also be hurt by the golden arrows, so it's probably just more useful to use your infinite golden arrows in this part. Which, I don't know if you're guaranteed to have... Yeah, I don't think you're guaranteed to have the golden arrows here, but you're more than likely to figure that out. Found a key. Gee, wonder what this does. So, we did that. Keep moving forward. Get this random room of stuff. Okay, so we get to use this spell for once. And keep moving forward. Yeah, you get to use almost all of your spells in this one. Yeah, the arrows don't work on this guy because of his shield. But can they hit him from the back? I can't really tell. Nope. So, yeah. Alright, so take care of them. This is a part of the dungeon where you might want to use this spell. What did I don't remember what I needed here because I don't really fully remember what the boss is. Okay, that's what it is. Certain bosses in this dungeon, like this one and a couple more later, I was having some difficulty getting a decent bounce, but they're okay. Alright, I didn't really need to do anything. He wasn't as hard as I thought he was. There are a couple that are a little more difficult though. But there we go, we have our second key from killing another boss. It's a bit of a boss rush mixed with a dungeon sort of thing. You know something I never use? I have never used this in any of the quests. Let's do this. What's gonna happen? Not gonna die, but it did work a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't do enough for me. I never really used it, so it's kind of a bit underpowered, I guess you'd say. It's maybe something I could have offered an upgrade for. And there we go. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. And we'll keep moving down. Yeah, the heal spell is wonderful. Okay, so we're not going that way. We're going to go this way, because we've got a little thing here. We got a heart ring. So it's an even better heart ring than we had before. This is the best heart ring in the game. Okay, so I don't want to go that way just yet because I know that I'm going to get killed. This guy looks easy. Does he stun? Oh no, he just reflects the shit back at him. I think this is one of the tougher bosses. It'd help if I could just stay up here, not just keep getting knocked down. Okay, my health is really low, so let's do this. Do the arrows work on him? I think I tried it already. Yeah, they don't work. So, if nothing else really works with these bosses, generally what you can do, when you have the heal spell the way that I do right now, is go until you're... Oh, snap. Yeah, I was going to say, you can generally just go until your health is low, and... Yeah, but I just died. Well done. Yeah, that boss is definitely a lot tougher than I thought he was. We'll try to just get back there pretty quickly. I guess any room I don't have to beat, I just won't, because you've already seen these rooms. The struggle of doing save points this way. And this dungeon's not terribly difficult, so it's not like, you know, terribly bad. I just need to not let myself get so low on health before I try healing myself. Ugh. It's awkward finding the opening. Alright, got a couple hits on him there. Take the hits when you can get them. Even if you have to take a couple yourself. So you can always heal up. Alright, there we go. And we got our rupees back. That's nice. So... forget the compass. We don't need it. If you really wanted to know what the compass pointed to, just rewind the video a bit, I guess. It's not important. Alright. So they died quickly enough. Ah, God. These little guys, they have a lot more health than I thought they did. Not that it matters too much. They're not terrible. And they move a little fast too, but again, not terrible. Okay, we got the key again. Let's heal up a little bit. Move on. We don't have to kill these guys, but I'm going to anyways, because otherwise this room will be really annoying. Alright, back down here. Don't need to kill them, so let's just move on. Yeah, this boss used to be a lot more difficult. It had the reason why not making it easier is because I was having issues with the sprite. It was working at one point, and then it just started being weird and not working. So I just fixed it up, and like that. See there, I didn't get hit at all. So yeah, it's nothing. I have to kill these guys to get through here. There's one thing I would have liked about the save point system. It would have been if could have kept the secrets, at least the secrets, you know, unlocked, or at least either the secrets unlocked or let you keep the keys. Alright, come on, come on, fall. Alright, so let's go back down this way again and get this health ring that did not help me at all last time. Go up here. So let's put this back on. Okay. Alright, still easy. He does hit really hard though. So, before we go back to where we were before, I'm gonna see if I can, how far I can get by going this way, because I don't fully remember. You can skip him. You can, look, I think you, oh no, you have to beat this guy. So just survive the chaos of this giant manhandla and use the heal spell. I think I do need to kill the Gliok before I can get through all this. More healing. And there we go, he's dead. So the only thing really left is the Gliok that I think for what you have to beat. Yeah, you can kill these Darklings too, and they aren't terribly difficult, but the more important thing right now is that Gliok, which after that last try, I'm a bit concerned. Granted, I can make this big jump up here, right? Yeah, so one thing I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the heal spell ready, but this thing does stay over here, so I can heal up. So do that really quick and then make my way back over and try not to get hit by anything. He's trying to make my life difficult. Heal. Just stay up here and tank him. That works pretty well. Tank, 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 tank. And we can get that key. Sweet. So yeah, a good strategy there is tanking. I could have sworn I had him drop a heal spot too, but it's not, it doesn't really matter. We already know about this guy being here. I think you have to reflect him too. Oh no, you can actually hit this guy, but you can reflect too. He's kind of based off the first phase of the optional Darklink fights, but you know, obviously you can hit him with your sword this time. So a lot of these Darklings are based off the Darklings from the rest of the game, so a lot of them are simplified. In fact, I think pretty much all of them are simplified a bit. I'm just gonna try to kill this guy. I'm not really in danger of death or anything. And he wants to stay on that side of the screen, which doesn't help me at all. Really does not help. Come up to the top half of the screen. This is like over 50% of the screen probably, and you want to stay on the like 10% of the screen or whatever the hell you're doing. And he doesn't stay long enough for me to hit him. How do the arrows work on this guy? Okay, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Sweet. So let's just go around, down, and yeah, just keep going, keep going. Alright, so the final phase of the Dark Link battle from the crumbling palace, this is what the boss was originally like before he got buffed up a bit. I do think that he hit a little harder back then, but other than that, that's how he used to be. Alright, so before we go down, let's go up. And we have ourselves a little save spot. And we're actually almost done with this quest, so let's go down here for now. Let's use our ocarina to get rid of this door of time. And now we can move on to this area. And we get death. Alright. Alright. So yeah, it's like a boss rush last optional dungeon. Come on. Arrows, 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 arrows. Arrows probably do a lot more to him too. Just keep shooting. Oh, that was a nice little spot. So, we finished that off. Looks like we'll need those golden arrows and the fire boomerang. So, this is basically to say, hey, did you get those two endings? So we can use that there. Then we need the fire boomerang for this. If you don't use the fire boomerang, you cannot do that. So, here's another interesting thing here, though, is this is a little warp spot. Let's jump up here really quick. And you go through here and you get right back to the beginning of the rift. Go through, you're here. If you jump through here, you're also back to the beginning of the rift. But before I do anything else, I want to save. So let's go up here to this safe saving spot. Because we are about to fight the final boss of the optional dungeon to get the third ending of Lyrics of Death DX, and that's really, it's basically the last thing you have to do in this quest other than find that one magic container that I apparently glossed over, or skipped over, whatever you want to say. We are done with the rift, basically, other than this last boss. So let's move on and go through this little warp, and here we go. He's pretty simple, but he does have a lot of endurance, so it takes a while to kill him. He can jump. I think the arrows are the only thing that hurts him too. Yeah. Can confirm arrows are the only thing that hurts him. I honestly thought I was out of the blast radius of that big ass laser. Yeah, sometimes I just can't get out of the way quick enough. Yep, that was going to be really tough to avoid. Yeah, sometimes it's just like impossible to avoid some of these attacks. Which I don't really think is a bad thing. At least if they're not like instant kills. Because, you know, I think that having a attack that's like impossible or nearly impossible to avoid makes a boss really feel a bit more threatening and more real. Because, you know, if you were to really fight a boss, like truly, they probably wouldn't give you much of a chance to actually get out of the way. They'd find their openings and they'd get you. And especially when you're talking about the Demon King, the main villain of the entire Zelda series. You would think, oh, this guy, he's big, he's a big deal, he's going to get me here and there. You know, like I said, as long as it's not like, you know, killing you instantly and stuff, and you have plenty of time to heal like what I'm doing here, it's not that big of a deal. So, interesting thing is that this Ganon required a lot less hits originally, but I had a little miscommunication with one of my testers about which Ganon I was making stronger, and I accidentally made this guy stronger, but we actually liked how strong he was. Because you know, the boss battle isn't hard. It's a little time consuming, but we found that it was kind of fun. So we're like, okay, yeah, so it's going to take a while to kill him. That's cool. You know, one thing I really should have done with this quest? I should have used Musha's boss health bar. Because it would at least be cool to know how close you are to killing these bosses when you're facing them. So, if I'm going to do an update in the future, which I very well might, that's one thing I will add in. Gotta be getting close to death, right? Almost done, I'm sure, right? Whoa, that's a nice little shot. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, come on, Ganon. Come on. You can't be that strong, can you? I believe after you beat Ganon here, you do have the option, really, to just come back and kill him whenever you want to. So if you enjoyed this boss fight so much, it should be permanently available. Now it makes sense, Link. The trial of death is unnatural. I don't know how it came to be in the first place, but it can't be good. The future I saw was once peaceful and happy, but it has become foggy. Link, this rift, it's not just another challenge. Its existence proves my concern. You're not the only one who can escape the Dungeon of the Fallen. I feel the trials have only begun. And that's a bit of a cliffhanger for the next potential quest that I would be making. Original creator Luna Weeb. Title set is Vintage Dreams by Lunaria and Shane. The music is Castlevania and Zelda pretty much all the way through. Epsilon was basically my only tester, but I did have some help from Hero Hiram and Public Enemy 1. But Epsilon played through this quest like 3 times during testing to help me get everything right. But now you see that we have a little cutscene there that showed us a place to go. So that is the last thing we're going to do in this quest, is we're just going to make our way over there. We have plenty of rupees where we could buy some stuff if we want to. And I might just do that. Let's go over here. I don't think I've bought everything in here, right? Right. Yeah, I haven't bought anything in here. What do you get for this? A big time magic ring. Yeah, so get that. I don't think I can't afford that. So what is this? A luck ring. So that's basically the whimsical ring. Your attacks could potentially one-hit kill enemies. They really just do a lot of extra damage instead of one-hit killing everything. But you know, some of the weaker enemies, they might not die normally in one hit. Could still die in one hit. Let's see what happens when we go down here. So this is the place that cutscene showed us to go. So when we go here, we have this little rift now, and let's just step in it. Rifts are opening, Link. All across Hyrule, they are opening. They are opening to other worlds, other times. We need to put an end to this trial of death once and for all. Lyrics of the Fallen, coming in the future? Yeah. So if I do a sequel, it's going to be called Lyrics of the Fallen. I wanted to do a bit more of a thing with that little area, but original plans were just too difficult to pull off. And you know, you've already had all this extra bonus content, so it's not really that big of a deal. You have to eventually end bonus content at some point. But anyways, yeah, that's been Lyrics of Death. You know, like I said, I am missing a magic container somewhere, which I do believe is in the Temple of Time. So if you play this for yourself, maybe just search around that area a little bit more, and you can find the one thing I'm missing. Other than that, and that's pretty much the entire quest. You obviously have that one other ring you can buy in the shop in the town of Rauru. You have, let's see, you have that upgrade shop in the Dungeon of the Fallen, which has a couple more things you can buy. So I didn't buy everything, but I found everything except one magic container. And that's pretty much how the entire quest goes. So yeah, that's it. This has been Lyrics of the Fallen. And with one last save, this quest is complete-ish. Minus a magic container. Alright. This has been Shoshon the Elegant. Goodbye.